So we will be discussing Churchill and Rosy, what's her name again?
Rosy
Saga. It's been quite a
Tonto
talk
Kike.
on the streets of social media, and many people have looked at the saga from grounds of morals, rights, womanhood, even hypocrisy, and what a saga, I must say, before we go into this discussion, I'm glad and I want to use this medium to put an affirmation out there against those who thought Tonto Kike was actually mad with allegation against Churchill in 2017. And time has definitely shown to the world that who was saying the truth, who was a liar and a cheat. And when a woman comes out, let me use this opportunity to say this, that with an allegation, let's respect her claims. We should not jump into conclusion that she is insane and doesn't know what she is saying, because this is a matter of the heart. And I've seen quite a number of women drive into depression. Masha, let me start with you because you are the man on the table. What do you have to say to this saga?
The way you said drive into depression and you drove into me, I was wondering, do I know anybody that has driven into depression? Well, it's a sad one. I heard what's her name again? Rosy's interview and denying the allegation that when it was put to her by a media, and she was saying, no, this guy was her mentor. There's nothing wrong in being close to somebody who wants to, furnish you with some
level of
lifestyle and influence and all of that. And then she flipped in that interview. You could see the turnaround, and you could see that she became angry. She rebuffed the person, and it was outright denial. It was false denial that she was involved. You could see that she was involved with this man. And then down the line, now we're just seeing in the course of their son's birthday, the guy wishing him happy birthday and saying 2 years and strong. It's pathetic. And I just truly wish that Tonto Kike would have the courage, like so many women have had, the courage to move on.
I think she's moved on. She's moved on really good. But moving on has to do with your mind. If you do not go back to your closet and sulking. I think for my own self, see, there's a difference between, I saw some bashes and saying that you cannot inherit your friend's enemy or the enemy of your friend, and fine, the way life is positioned, person don't know helper, person don't know who go help, but loyalty is key. If I align with Kike and somebody is messing Kike up, you do not expect me to just embrace that person. Firstly, I need to know, okay, why these differences are happening. Then secondly, I need to know who stand on whose side. There's one thing with Nigerians, our loyalty is like dangling an apple. This pendulum bulb.
Do you want to be loyal to somebody who's faulty? Who's at fault, or rather?
No, are you joking? It depends on what and what the person means to you. Yes, you might accept that, oh, Masha fuck up, but I think we Masha.
It should be inside.
You deal with it inside.
But publicly, I'm going to hold your hands.
You defend for you.
And
you defend
you.
it, then I'll tell you inside that that's the way you do, you fuck up. Now the level. But the way
choice of words.
The way choice of words. But the way it is, I'm sorry. Yes, there was, they say if you do not work out for where the thief goats. I'm sorry. They're not going to ask you if you see the goat. It's been my brother or my friend. Oh, he helped me. If it was genuine, there's nothing wrong with it. But I know that Nigerians, a lot of times, it happened with even the MC Oluomo and Ehisaga. Then she came out later to say she never denied it. Do you understand? There's a level of, what will people say? How will they perceive me? If you want to do it, go in with your chest that you are doing it. But people tongues will wag. People will talk. 3 months.
I just feel Churchill doesn't have any... he doesn't have any conscience to be out, moral responsibility to be out on social media and announcing that marriage, which he vehemently denied, But Kike, my thought, I would really want to pick your brains on this. On the current stance of Tonto Kike and the harmony she seems to be portraying with the union that the husband is having with Rosy, because I see that also. I see her, throwing that harmony on social media. What would you say to that?
Let me start by saying I try as much as possible to stay away from conversations like this because it reminds me of my past. And I would say that I will applaud Toto Dike for her silence, because those silence were golden, and it also shows that she's matured and she's letting time fight for her, because, and that's what I think sometimes we don't have people around us to guide us on how to react. I remember when this news broke, Marshall, 2017, quite a number of people said a lot of things. First thing first, I stand to be corrected. You know, Tonto appears as somebody who has a temper. So when you are dealing with a lady, a woman who has a temper, and it has to do with something of the heart, something that's got to do with love, you know, what you would see is rage. Yeah. And that's exactly what you saw in 2017, why people said, oh, Tonto was on drugs. Well, she was on drugs, that she was running man. And again, you know, she wasn't really that loved by the society or by the people because of her past actions on different things, which I really don't want to go into right now. But I just want to say that she's exhibited a lot of maturity since this news broke, and her silence for me is golden. And I want to say that the winner right now is the public courts, because the public courts right now have come together to see that, you know what, this lady right here was actually right. And that is one thing that women need to, you know, stick to. Your intuition. Your women, God has given us our intuition, our guts doesn't fail us. All right, so I need to say this to those listening to me right now. Women should stop saying that they are friends or close friends with a man, because in a society where morals have been flung into the ocean, under the carpet, they keep giving the public wrong impression about, oh, he's my brother, oh, he's my this, he's my that, and all of that. Because we know as of today's day that quite a number of people who are close friends, you know, it takes a woman to take it further when it comes to relationship. And I know that many men today, you know, they are moved by what they see. Many men today, by talking to you, you don't know what triggers other men to say that, you know what, I like that Milola, based on the friendship you have. And again, women in a marriage should also continue the good work. I must say that when you have morals, you have value, you have work ethics that you're still driving on. You don't need a man to validate you. I'm sorry to say that you don't need the society also to validate your existence, because that is part of the challenges we are facing today. It is pretty disappointing that Rosy had the audacity, and I say again, the audacity to come publicly to wish Toto Dike's son a happy birthday, especially with the controversy surrounding the relationship, the marriage. Every woman should respect the space of others. The fact that she is married to Churchill doesn't make him related to Toto Dike. The fact that she's related, doesn't make her the explicit stepmother of the child. Toto has not acknowledged you. It should have been polite for you to at least send her a message privately, if you have a phone number, to wish the son happy birthday, or better still, just come out. But for you to now come out on social media to send her wishes, what guts, I must ask? No decorum, what audacity.